At Healthcare Partners Medical Group, our mission is to provide the highest quality of healthcare to each and every patient. With 5 locations in Pahrump, we are local doctors you know and trust. We want to thank you for choosing us. Quality care starts here.
News 46 is brought to you by Healthcare Partners. News is brought to you in part by One Nevada Credit Union, where right now you can refinance your auto loan with rates as low as 2.98% and no payments for 90 days for qualified members. Call us today for details. 775-751-9880. News 46 is also brought to you by the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino, located at the intersection of Route 372 and Highway 160. You can call the Pahrump Nugget at 775-751-6500, or you can visit their website at www.parumpnugget.com. News is also brought to you by Hope Counseling Services, where we specialize in behavioral health, inspiring hope for a brighter tomorrow. Call 775-727-0101 for more information.
Tonight on News 46, the town manager confirms this year's Fall Festival.
Kiwanis takes on smiles across Pahrump.
And an update on a structure fire. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Zach Fuentes and Monique Mitchell. Local coverage from Deanna O'Donnell. News 46. Local coverage you can count on.
And good evening, everyone. It's Friday, August 17, 2012. I'm Zach Fuentes.
And I'm Monique Mitchell for News 46.
After the news of Paved canceling the Pahrump Fair and Festival broke earlier this week, town officials have been scrambling to find ways to take over the event. Town manager Bill Kohlbarger announced this morning in a press release that various community groups and local business leaders have come together to bring the Fall Festival back.
It's a teamwork aspect group. We have local businesses that are participating, and the town is doing all the logistics. We're taking care of actually setting everybody up, signing everybody up, and the local businesses are actually going out and recruiting and sending them to us.
This was literally at the last minute that everybody decided to take this over, that there was a need to even be taken over by other entities. What is the motivation behind all of this?
The betterment of the community of Pahrump.
Exactly. And so the town won't be taking care of logistics. Will things like the parade, the rodeo, the other events that are associated with Fall Festival still be going on?
The carnival will definitely be going on. We have an agreement with Kathy Davis from Davis Shows. They are definitely going to be here. We have vendors. We're working on a rodeo. We cannot say if it will or will not happen at this present time. The rodeo or the parade is being worked on by several members of the community, Vern Van Winkle and Karen Jackson from K9 and Rodney Camacho. So they're working together to get the parade up and running.
What about the entertainment?
The entertainment is going to be local entertainment. If you want to come and put yourself out there and sing and dance and let everybody see your talents, then please do it. You know, bring a tip bucket and hopefully you'll be able to get some tips. But right now we do not have a budget because we did not know we were going to do this until yesterday. A former group was handling it and they walked away, and now the town and the community leaders and business leaders are stepping up to run it.
Now, there was a very, very small list of vendors this year compared to last. You were trying to bring more vendors in. How is that going to happen, and has the prices been reduced for vendors to set up a booth?
Yes, it's $150 per booth, and that is the less expensive it's been in 5 years. Cheapest has been in actually 8 years, I believe. And what we're doing is we've got a group, a small army together, calling all the vendors that we have on the vendor list from last year, 2 years ago, and 3 years ago, trying to get people to come.
Okay, and how many vendors at this point do we have? Last time it was checked, verified. How many vendors do we have this year?
Well, right now, I've been told 17. 17 signed up and paid their money.
So this year, at this point, what can people expect from the Fall Festival?
Fun, activity, differentness from before. This is not going to be your typical fall festival. This is going to be a unique fall festival. This is going to be a one year, one type fall festival where we're going to be putting everybody together. We have people that's never volunteered to show up to do stuff that are coming up. We've had a gentleman who owns exotic cats that is willing to bring out one or two of them. We have, we're having bouncy houses, and we're having the fire department come with spraying people down when the kids love that. Again, the carnival is going to be here. We won't have the 150 to 200 vendors that we have every year that we've had in the past. And especially when the town ran it, we had up to 228 vendors in any given year. This is a political year, so hopefully we'll have all the politicians out there put in their $150 to come out and get a booth.
And there's a lot going on trying to put this year's Fall Festival together, but what is next year looking like as far as who's going to put it on, as far as how that's going to work out? It's pretty far in the future, but is there any speculation at this point?
Well, if you got a crystal ball, let me use it. No, I have actually talked to two promoters, one from Reno and one from Las Vegas in the last 2 days. They're both willing to step up. And my thing is I'll take it to the town board and say, hey, let's go for RFQ or RFP. Get these people to step up and put their what they can do on paper, and then we'll sit down, the staff will sit down, review it, and we'll make a recommendation to the town board as to what we think would be the best promoter to run this next year.
And as we head into our first break, we go to Jeff Simmons with what's happening at the Pahrump Nugget.
Hi, I'm Jeff Simmons, the bingo director here at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel Casino. We'll start off with the casino, a couple things. We got Tommy Thompson Project. It's a new band we got here at the Nugget. That's Friday and Saturday nights from 6 to midnight. Come on down and enjoy some great music. We also still have our spin the wheel for extra cash, and we went up to $500 in cash, slot play, food comps, and all kinds of things. This is every Friday and Saturday, and the drawings start at 4 o'clock till 9 o'clock, and they go every half hour. Come on down, maybe you get lucky and get to spin the wheel. And we got bingo. We got the lower buy-ins every day at the 11 and the 1, and all day on Sunday and Mondays. And Labor Day is coming up pretty soon. That's September 3rd. We're going to have Monday. We're going to have higher payouts, special drawings for our holiday special. And we got no split pots every night at 9 o'clock. So, one more, we got every Saturday for the rest of the month of August at the 1 p.m. session. We have an 18-game special. I raised the payouts from 50 and 100, and now the payouts will be 75 and 150. It's been a good game as it is, but people are showing up for us, so I raised the payouts. So come on down, win some money, and hopefully see you there. Everybody have a great day. Thank you.
Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Children's Dentistry of Pahrump, specializing in sedation dentistry, now accepting adult patients. Call now for free IV sedation with dental implant, 751-2184.
And welcome back to News 46. With only an estimated 17 vendors signed up for this year's Fall Festival, the town is reaching out to all who may be interested in setting up a booth for the event. Town Board Chair Vicki Parker gives all the details.
Hi, I'm Vicki Parker, Chair of the Pahrump Town Board, and we have assumed responsibility, logistics for the Fall Festival. We have a desperate need for vendors. We've reduced the price. It'll be $150 per booth. That includes electricity. We have no objections to reasonable booth sharing for you mom and pops get together and get a booth together. It's simple. All you have to do is come to the town office or call 727-5107, extension 307. Come on in, all you vendors, and sign up.
And we have an update regarding the structure fire that took place on Murphy Street. Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue responded to the fully engulfed fire at around 4 a.m. on Wednesday of last week. The state fire marshal was called in and deemed the fire suspicious. The investigation will be continued. However, at this point, no suspects have been named in the case.
Lightning is said to have been to blame for a fire near Red Rock Canyon that started at around 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, just 1 mile south of marker 15 on State Route 160. Fire engines, 1 water tender, 2 single-engine air tankers, and an air attack platform were called to the 15-acre fire. The blaze was contained at around 9:30 last night, and fortunately, only 1 minor injury was reported. No structures were threatened by the fire.
Town Board member Harley Culkin is running for Senate District 19. We spoke to him about his campaign.
Pretty good. I'm getting all my handouts and signs and everything gathered, and then I got to do a lot of footwork to do. I've been going to events and stuff, and so it's, you know, just a little guy with his own money against the big bucks and a lot of help.
Your opponent is Janine Hansen, I believe. Is that who?
I have 2 opponents. Independent American candidate Janine Hansen. She lives in Elko, and then Pete Gokachia. He is an assemblyman. And he lives in Eureka, so I'm the only one in Southern Nevada running.
You're a Democrat. Pete is a Republican.
That's correct.
And so you're also on the Pahrump Town Board as well.
Yes.
And this is something that you really feel strongly, is that you are a resident of Pahrump and that you could represent Pahrump in the Senate.
Yes. This is what's going on in the state of Nevada. Economists nationally believe that long after other states recover, Nevada is still going to be really hurting. Currently, we have a 37.4% budget shortfall. And the reason for that is Nevada refuses to diversify its economy. It depends on gaming out of Las Vegas, and it needs to attract other industries into Nevada. Refusing to do so, and as Mr. Assemblyman Gokachia said, he proposed taxing people's food, because the state's hurting for money and they're going to look for other revenues and sources. You know, the nature of politics is very simple, as we all know. Big business pays for the campaigns of people. They get in office, and they're certainly not going to tax them, so you and I are going to pay more taxes. And we're going to see more and more taxes on everything that we pay taxes on, and we're going to see the government provide less and less services unless something's different. So we need somebody up there fighting. And there are some people. We just need like-minded people like myself that want Nevada to diversify and bring other industries in. I see things pretty clearly, like, you know, the casino industry as an example is a pretty good lobby, right? Well, if you got way more people looking for jobs than you have jobs, you get to pick at a litter, right? Well, if Nevada was to bring in a lot of industry, and basically there was more jobs than you had people, then what happens to some jobs? You end up getting the bottom of the barrel people. So they're not stupid, they're just self-serving, but they hurt us. We're the people, and we're getting nothing. We live in a state that you compare us to any other state, education, crime, you name it, and we're the worst. Why is that?
You speak a lot about bringing tourism and jobs here locally to Pahrump, too, as well. You are a working individual, too. You work a full-time job and also are on the Pahrump Town Board.
Yes. I believe for Pahrump, our niche is tourism, and we're very fortunate to not only have a city within an hour away with 2 million people, but millions more fly in every year. And plus we have busloads, thousands of them come through here. Well, they just stop here and get something to drink and go to the bathroom because we're not giving them something to do.
We're going to have much more local news after the break. Please keep it here.